So welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 8 of strength. Today, dead bug pose is classically where you're lying on the floor and moving arms and legs in opposition, or the opposite arms are moving opposite. Anyways, and so we're going to do that in standing, in downward dog, in cat pose. And one of you fell and hurt your knees, so you can do a thing where you put pillow underneath your shins so your knees aren't in contact with the floor, or at the bit where you're on your knees, if you just sit in a chair and do the same movements, you can find a way to not be on your knees. Okay, so you know who I'm talking about. So come rest in. I feel like I'm missing something. No, I think I'm good. Come rest. No, come stand on your mat and we shall begin. Come. So have your weights handy and also have your belt handy. And so just come to stand. We'll start at the front of the mat. And feeling your feet, push down into your feet, straighten through your legs, tuck your tailbone, rise through the spine, and really drop and sink through your arms. Let your arms hang. And then reach your arms wide, bring your palms together, reaching up and looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, arching and look forward. Bring your hands down, walk both feet back, all the way back into your plank pose. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor, and then rising up, upward dog. Push back into your cat. Push back into your downward dog. And just feel the length of your calves, a sense of the reach of your arms. Bending one knee, bending the other knee, bending both knees. Bending one knee, bending the other knee, bending both knees. So there's different ways that we can bend our knees. So one is that we do the cat drop, so that you drop your knees down and you end up in a cat pose with your knees floating, and then push back. So just do the drop, knees drop down, touch, and push back. So that's where your head is traveling forward towards your hands, and then your head travels back towards your feet. Drop, and then back. And the other one is crouching, so your head stays in the same place and your knees bend. So you're folding your legs, but not changing your center of gravity. Crouching, straighten your legs. Crouching, straighten your legs. One more time. Crouching, straighten your legs. Cool. Walk your feet slowly forward to the front of your mat. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Sit your bum down so you're sitting into a chair like with the way we did yesterday. Touch your fingertips to the floor and then let your arms rise and your chest rise so that your arms are out to the side with your bum still sitting down. And then your palms come to touch, but you're still in the chair pose and your chest is opening, your legs are on. Pause. Nice. Straighten through your legs. Drop your arms down. Nice. And again, reach your arms wide, palms come together, bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, arch and look forward. Hands to the floor, walk slowly backwards. Plank pose. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Rise all the way up. And then push back into your cat. Push back into your downward dog. And just connect into the length of your legs. Do you feel more push into one foot or the other? One hand or the other? So just check that out. Push a bit extra into your right foot. Push a bit extra into your left foot. Push a bit extra into your right hand. Push a bit extra into your left hand. So right hand, left foot pushes. Left hand, right foot pushes. So it's the opposites. Right hand, left foot.
left hand, right foot, and then all four. And for me, when I push into all four, suddenly I'm like, whoa, I feel like I'm growing and lengthening and really feeling the deep length of my body. Nice. Drop your knees to the floor. Pause and cat pose. Rounding your back. Arching your back. And a little bit of movement in many different places. Nice. So, going to do a few different movements here in cat pose. So hands are on the floor, knees are on the floor, and then just let your right hand float off the floor. It's like you just let it lift, and then let your left knee float off the floor, left shin, foot float off the floor. And then down. Left hand, right knee, and then down. Right hand, left knee, left hand, right knee. Just feel that. Opposite hands and legs are lifting. Maybe if you want, you can reach your right hand out forward so it touches forward, and your left foot is back behind you. So I've lengthened a hand forward, lengthened a leg back, and then opposites. So the focus isn't necessarily in the reaching, it's in the stabilizing of my torso. Maybe we lift. Right hand lifts, left foot lifts. Down. Left hand, right foot. Down. Right hand. Left hand. Nice. Next time you get to right hand, pause. Right hand, left leg. Reach super long through your body. Draw your navel towards your spine. Fill into your lower back. So rather than arching into the lower back, widen and stabilize. Widen through the back of your shoulders. Lengthen the back of your neck. Nice. Other side. Left arm, right leg. Stabilize. Draw your navel towards your spine, creating length from your toes all the way to your fingertip. Nice. Foot to the floor. So straighten your right leg long behind you, and then you're going to bring your right foot over towards the left side. And as you touch the floor behind you to the left, look over your left shoulder so you're looking back at the right foot. And then swing your right knee up so you touch your right shoulder. Lengthen to the left. Touch with the right. Lengthen. Touch. Lengthen. Touch. Lengthen, hovering your foot over there. Pause. Your foot is floating over towards the left. There's a squeeze in the right hand side. No, squeeze in the left hand side. Lengthen the right. Nice. Bring your elbow up to your shoulder. Pause there. No. Bring your knee up to your shoulder and pause there. Nice. Knee to the floor, other side. Swing the left foot around the corner, over towards the right. Swing your knee up towards your left elbow, shoulder. Right. Touch. Right. Touch. My head is moving. I'm following that leg. So it creates a kind of a space in my neck, a space in my shoulders as I follow. Nice. Next time your left foot goes to the right, let it float over there. Pause. Breathing into it, noticing the different sensations that emerge when we hold poses. Nice. And then bring your left knee up to your left elbow and pause, or left shoulder and pause. Nice. Dropping down into a child's pose. Just rest, pause, connect. Nice. So come lie on your back. So at the very beginning of strength, we were using our belt with our legs. So we're going to do that again just this morning, just to create some flexibility or mobility. So start with the belt around your right foot. It goes around the ball of your foot. I like being quite close to the foot with my grip because it feels comfortable for me. Find the place that feels good for you. And then extend into your heel. So let your leg be really engaged where it is. And then drop your lower back and feel the weight of your belly dropping towards your spine dropping towards the floor, your rib cage sinking, your shoulders moving away from your ears. Wiggle your toes. Nice. You can stay here with that left foot on the floor, or you can bring it a little bit further away while it's still on the floor, or you can lengthen it out so it floats just above the floor. So whatever you choose, really manage that wherever you are, you shouldn't be feeling too much sensation. You're feeling enough sensation that you're able to be present and manage it. So if you're choosing to overwhelm the sensations that you're getting, then you're going too hard. So the main thing is that you're able to stay present in your body and you're working your edge. And on any given day, wellness will look different, will feel different. Nice. Bend your left knee, bring your foot to the floor, and then hold on to your belt with your right hand and slowly bring your right leg out to the side and then come back up to center. So just travel a few times out to the side and then back up to center, side and center. So you might choose to bend this knee because your hamstrings are saying this is too intense. So if you want to bend your right knee, you can, and you'd hold onto your right knee and bring your knee out to the side. Okay, so that takes the hamstrings out of it, but you're still having flexibility of the inner thigh. Or you include your hamstrings and you bring your right foot out to the side. The weight will be greater on your inner thigh. It's just more intense when your leg is straight. So anchor your left shoulder down and really feel like your left side of your body is really deep on the floor. And then if you want to, you can lengthen your left leg long. And I have the sense where the anchor is on the left, and then my right leg is growing and expanding and dropping down towards the right the whole time. But it's from a place of anchor. I'm not rolling the left hip over to follow. I'm really staying deep in the left hip as I lengthen into the right. Shoulders are away from your ears, your chin is tucked in. You have a sense of really deep through the back of your rib cage. Nice. Drop your left heel to the floor and bring your right leg up and hold on to your right knee or your belt holding on to your right foot. So again, you can take the hamstring out of it, bend your knee, see what you need, and then drop over towards the left with this right foot. You can bring your left elbow to the floor. For me, that goes too deep if I drop my elbow to the floor. So I'm just resisting with the belt and really anchoring the right shoulder. Nice. Come back up to center. Change. So bring both feet to the floor and draw your left foot up. Wrap your belt around your left foot. And then from here, sink and deepen and just create weight through your arms. So instead of pulling with your arms, I'm not pulling, I'm just holding tight and then just relaxing my arms. And the weight of my arms becomes a part of the length into that left leg. Sinking your ribs, widening the lower back. You know, if it becomes too intense, then micro bend your knee and re-engage. So is the right word mitigating intensity, I wonder? You're managing intensity. You're always staying on this side of wellness. Stay where you are or lengthen your right leg long. So again, managing intensity. Moving slightly, keeping, so you're not becoming rigid in your pose. Can you wiggle a little bit here in this pose? Can you deepen into it with movement rather than rigidity and force? Very different. Nice. Bend your right knee and then either bend the left knee or bring the left leg out to the side and then bring it back up to center. Left leg out to the side, bring it back up to center. So you can bend your knee or bring your left leg out to the side. And then if you wish, you can lengthen into your right leg as well. How do you engage into your heels and keep your legs alive? Not rigid, not forcing, but really able and alive. Able to do micro movements. If you can't do micro movements, then you've gone too deep and you've just gone into rigidity and bracing. So just check. Can you micro move your body? Can you connect into the whole of you? Nice. Drop your right leg and change sides so that you're holding onto your belt with your right hand and you bring your left leg over towards the right. So I might have to bend my knee here because the intensity of sensations that I feel when I travel my leg to the side, I couldn't, it doesn't feel like it's wholesome. So I'm just gonna, nice. So I'm gonna bend my knee and just bring my knee over towards the right. So always adapting and listening to the sensations that are emerging in your body. Always adapting. How deeply do you want to go here? Can you do micro movements? Have you gone too deep? Nice. Come back up to center. So get rid of your blocks. You can use your weights here, but remember, listen to the sensations of your arms. Don't force your arms. So arms are up towards the ceiling, holding onto your weights, and knees are directly over your thighs, and you're drawing your navel towards your spine. So really feel the navel part of this movement. So your spine is flattening, your navel is drawing down. That triangular area just beneath your belly button, you're drawing and sinking it backwards towards the floor. Slowly drop your right foot down and keep your knee bent and focus on your belly as you do this. Slowly drop your left foot down, touch the floor. Bending your right elbow, touch the floor. Bending your left elbow, touch the floor. So both feet, keeping your belly steady. Both arms, both feet, both arms. Nice. So then we're going to do opposites. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. And you're keeping everything bent at the moment because the stability is what we're creating. Right arm, left leg. Touch. Left arm, right leg. Touch. So keeping your elbows bent, begin to straighten your left leg long as your right hand goes down. Keeping your elbows bent. Left arm, right leg. So you're doing opposites. But you're not straightening your arm above your head. You're keeping your elbow bent, and you're even touching as close as you can towards your kind of above your shoulder. So we're engaging the triceps as we do this. Opposite leg is moving. Staying stable through the deep lower belly. Maybe you do same side, right side, left side. Have a bit of a check. When you touch without moving your legs, touch your weight to the floor above your head, and then maybe see what it's like to straighten your arm. For me, the weight is too much right now to straighten my arm, so I'm not going to. Check the other side. Touch the floor, straighten your arm. I don't really want to do that. So, one more time. Right arm, left leg, and pause. You're floating just above the floor with your bent right elbow, hand, weight, and your left leg is long and floating. Change. Left arm drops down, right leg is long and floating. And your left weight is floating off the floor as well. Nice. One more time each side. Okay, right arm, left leg, pause. Change. Left arm, right leg, pause. Nice, awesome job. Bring both feet to the floor, both drop your weights down, rock your knees from side to side. And just feel. Nice, bring the soles of your feet together, hands to your belly, and just deepen your breath into your belly. Feel that area that we were stabilizing now moves on the breath. Hands are resting on your belly, and you're really feeling the rise of your breath as you fill into your belly. And the drop of your breath as you sink. Nice. So stay there if you can for another few moments, another few minutes. Really let that settle. It's very important to land and settle into our days, into our bodies, into our strength. Very lovely. So I'll see you tomorrow. I'm really liking these peak poses. Really nice. Every class is totally different as a result. It's great. So see you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.